Recently, I entered the Copic art competition, which is the biggest Copic competition in the world, held by Copic themselves, and I wasn't one of the finalists.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
But in this video, I'm going to be showcasing the grand winner and the winning entries, because the finalists have finally been judged and they've picked the winning entries, and some of them are a little bit controversial in my opinion. I personally don't exactly agree, but that's my opinion. Before we get on with the video, I've got a quick challenge for you guys. I'm going to show you 4 artworks, one of which is the grand winner. The other 3 are decoys. Can you guess it? Option A is innocent anime girl at night. Verse. Oh, Jesus. This is like 2 entries in 1. Let's choose a different example, shall we? The next 4 entries I'm about to show you are actually finalists of this competition, one of which is the grand winner. The others are not. Can you guess it? First up with option 1 is Childhood Walk. Option 2 is Silk Hat Cat. Option number 3, Blue Rose Flower Language Miracle. And the final option, number 4. I don't speak Japanese. Stick around till the end of the video to see if you chose the correct answer and picked the grand winner of the Copic Award 2020. Get hyped, because there are thousands of dollars of prizes on the line, including a round trip to Japan, actually cancelled because of a sudden pandemic. There are some top tier judges for this competition, including Takeshi Obata, who is the illustrator for Death Note. So he's insanely talented. You'd assume these crazy talented judges are gonna pick some awesome winners. But are they? Or are they gonna choose some unworthy winners? You'll have to wait and find out. The plot thickens. But first, let's have a look at some of last year's winners to see how they compared to this year's entries. Scrolling down, we can see a variety of art styles, different types of entries, which seems to be the theme for the Copic Award. They're clearly trying to highlight the broad variety of art you can create using Copics, which ultimately means some of the entries aren't really my style, but I appreciate that there's a little bit of something for everybody, which is good for a competition like this. Definitely some solid entries for last year, but let's have a look at this year's finalists for a recap before jumping into the winning entries. In my opinion, this year definitely stepped it up a notch. There are some awesome entries here, and there's some really awesome entries which didn't even make it into the finalists, which I'll quickly highlight. Now keep in mind, there was over 4,300 entries to this competition, so I didn't even manage to look at all the entries. These were just a couple of the ones which I was scrolling through, saw them and thought they were really cool, and wanted to quickly shout them out. Some of these people are so damn talented, just the crazy ideas that people come up with and the techniques they use is really insane. So definitely have a look at some of these entries and get inspired. I mean, look at the perspective used in this entry. It's freaking crazy. Back to the actual finalists. These are the entries the judges chose. First off, congratulations to them. Personally, I do definitely disagree with a bunch of these finalists, but hey, that's personal opinion. That's what art is all about. We like different things, and that's okay. They definitely did pick some of the best entries, no doubt about that. And also, when it comes to art, which makes it a little bit tricky, it's not always the most detailed and time-consuming artworks which are the best. Simplistic yet beautiful artworks deserve attention as well. And speaking of deserving attention, before we get into the grand final winners, I want to bring some attention to the future generation artists. These are people who are under 19, and look at the quality of some of these entries. They're really, really good. Some of this art is making me feel a little bit self-conscious about my drawings, and I'm nearly 28. What's going on? I obviously have not been practicing enough. I just find this really inspiring. I hope you guys find it inspiring. Definitely go have a look at the website and go through these entries, because anyone who says they're struggling from art block, I challenge you to go have a look at these entries, and I'm sure you'll get some inspiration to try some new techniques, color schemes, different compositions and subject matter. There's such a big variety of artworks here. And if you like using Copic markers, this is an absolute gold mine. These 100 entries all received a Copic prize pack, I believe, which I'm slightly jealous of. Okay, maybe more than just slightly jealous. I really want to win more Copic stuff. But it's definitely awesome that Copic is giving away some exclusive art supplies to these younger artists because Copics are freaking expensive, and when you're 19, it's hard to be able to buy all this stuff. So that's awesome that they're encouraging these younger artists to get more Copics, fuel the addiction which will carry on into their later years of life. Don't become addicted to Copics. There are cheaper options. It's pretty insane how many good entries there are here, and it's also a little bit depressing because I actually want to win this competition one year eventually. That would be nice, thanks. And if the entries keep getting better and better, like they seem to be each year, that's going to be a really hard feat to achieve. But now it's time to see the grand winners. You ready? First up, we have the Social Media Award, which went to the entry that had the most likes on Instagram. The Goldfish Queen receiving over 32,000 likes. People love goldfish, apparently. It's a nice, colourful artwork. Next up, we have a really awesome craft piece of this creepy doll. I'm glad this won. I think it was really cool and weird and wacky and creepy, and I want it. I want that doll, although it would give me nightmares. The Pixie V Award goes to this insanely technical artwork. It's pretty much flawless, the blending is insane, the water, the colours, that is a really technically amazing artwork which looks like it's digital. Next up we have another Judges Award, wrapping the 2020 Corona Worst Year Ever. This artwork sums it up nicely. It's nice textured skin, dead eyes, how I feel inside. Next up, we have another Judges Award, selected by Chisato Tsumori. Is that a llama? Winning entry right there. If there's a llama, I just don't even want to see the other entries. Just give up, don't bother entering. I'm a llama enthusiast, so if your artwork doesn't have a llama in it, get it out of here, man. Next up, we have another Judges Award. Some wonderful colouring, interesting techniques in here, no line work. It's lacking a llama, so that's a bit of a letdown. But apart from that, awesome lizard, awesome dog, and I like this artwork. More llamas though, please. Llama. You're actually an alpaca. NANI?! Next award was chosen by Takashi Obata, the legendary Death Note illustrator, who says, in his judge's comment, "Perhaps I could say that I simply chose it because I liked it." Yeah, well, fair enough. Not much more to say there. Up next, we have another Judges Award. We have a young man sitting on a stool, browsing his phone. Dude, I've got 6 fingers. It's a bit of a dingy place. There are 3 stools. We've got some green wallpaper, some cracks in the walls. I don't think I'd like to eat at that restaurant, personally. I'd be worried the building's about to collapse, but that's okay. End my misery, 2020. We've got the Future Generation Grand Prize winner, titled Don't Believe Everything at Face Value, aka Socially Distanced Sad Tiger. Or maybe he just ate the animal sitting next to him. Worst way to get friends. In second place, we have this wacky artwork. I have no idea what's going on. It's quite surreal, and the more you look at it, the stranger it gets. I don't know what's meant to be going on, but it's cool, it's interesting. And there's a big ass snake. I'm pretty sure this is something that would happen in a dream. Like a snake in a cherry blossom tree that's sticking out of your wall, biting your arm. Who thinks of this type of thing? And the grand winner of the Copic Award 2020 goes to... Drumroll please. What? Another second place? I don't know what's going on. There's 2 second places, but it's okay because this artwork is pretty awesome. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. The real grand winner of Copic Award 2020. It is... Innocent Anime Girl at Night. Bet you weren't expecting me. Psych! Silk Hat Cat. Did you guys guess it? I gave you the challenge, picking the winning entry out of 4, and this is what the judges chose. And I want to know what you guys think. If you were a judge, which entry would have you chosen to be the grand winner? Correct answer was my entry. Didn't make it to a finalist. Not salty about that at all. But I think it's interesting because I definitely would have chosen a different artwork over this. And that, my friends, is personal preference. It's okay, we like different things. In fact, I'd say it's good that we like different things, so not everything is the same and boring. That being said, the little green man should have won. Let's go! What's up, guys? It's me, Jordan. I'm back with a different video this time. Oh my god. fucking video cards full.